and welcome to the Femme Fiasco podcast. Welcome back. I am Venice.
And I'm Autumn. Welcome, ladies and germs.
Welcome, welcome. Also, really fast, I wanted to say how last time when I introed the podcast, I went 8 octaves up. I was like, welcome to the Femme Fiasco podcast. Or it sounded so stupid. I was like, what are you doing? I think it was the liquor. We drank a little too much before the last
Got a little
filming.
too sauced. But it's okay.
It went a little crazy.
Okay, now we're chilling. We're not as sauced.
Not as sauced. We have a whole little list of notes to go through for today's episode.
Yes, ma'am.
Just to honestly dive right in, first thing we wanted to talk about was, I know we touched a little bit on Disney last episode, but, talk about, Disney and, weird old movies and, the old Disney Channel vibe, especially, the Halloween Town, and, what was it called when Disney did the Halloween segments?
Wasn't it called,
It was, October or something.
It wasn't it? I thought it was Monstober.
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 Was it Monstober?
It was definitely Monstober.
Okay.
They don't do that shit anymore, do they?
No, I don't think so.
They would turn the little thingy green and purple. It was cute.
Yes.
And they would have the whole it was a thing.
Oh, it was cute. It was really cute. I honestly even though this was a little bit brinking Disney that could be good, Disney that could be bad, I kind of liked the China Anne McClain and Ant Farm.
Oh, I loved Ant Farm.
Yeah,
that's not even
their
brinking
Halloween
it.
one. What was the song? What was the song we were singing?
Calling all the monsters.
Yes, the calling all the monsters.
And I liked how they did multiple Halloweens and they would come back to the same characters. So China Anne McClain was always Medusa, and then
yes,
Fisher, I think was that fucker's name, was he was Dracula or vampire, and Olive was super smart.
Yeah.
So I always liked how they did a Halloween episode. I thought it was cute. They slayed.
No,
they ate.
They really ate.
They don't do Disney how they used to, unfortunately.
No, the Halloween Towns and Halloween Town High and all of those, the way they hit was crazy.
Dude, Halloween Town was crazy, and they would play that shit all the time. It was always the Halloween episodes of any of the shows. I'm talking Halloween episodes of Good Luck Charlie, bitch.
No,
they went all out.
They went crazy. They really did.
And then
good.
they would fill it in with a Halloween movie,
yes.
One of their originals. Crazy.
No, I always loved those, and especially Halloween Town High. I think just because I went to Juan Diego my whole life.
Yikes! I only went for high school.
It was really unfortunate, honestly. But I remember watching that being this was filmed in my school. This was filmed in my school. I'd be ask my sister, I'd be okay, because I was still in middle school, elementary when I would watch them, but my older sister was in high school. And I'd always be where was this locker that they filmed this at? Where was this part of the movie filmed at?
As
you
if
should
it's
show
East
me on
High.
campus. Yes.
I've also played at East High. When I used to do basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then me and Brianna tried to hunt down and find the pink lockers after a game.
That's awesome.
And then we were just running around a dark school and we couldn't find them.
That's honestly so sad. I bet you it was probably because they it was a temporary.
No, they're still there.
Oh, they are?
They're still there. Yeah,
So
you can
just...
still go and find them.
Oh,
we were
okay.
just looking in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Fair
We
enough.
went upstairs. We were we were low-key just running around, but
low-key running around.
but we were looking for the pink lockers, bro.
Yeah, quick off topic with a little tiny shift, but we'll go back. At Juan Diego, you know how they filmed a lot of different movies there?
Yeah.
For my fellow Juan Diegans. My sister told me, and I don't think this is true. Love you so much, sissy. She told me at one point, she was dude, I was sitting eating lunch in the cafeteria, and there's those doors that you can walk into the lunchroom.
Yeah.
And my sister was I shit you not, Channing Tatum walks up the stairs and comes into Juan Diego because his wife at the time was filming a movie or something. But I don't really...
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Listen, I know they had their string of movies. They did Luck of the Irish and that bit. A lot of Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
And shows were filmed there.
Even this weird show Jerk Theory, I think it was a Netflix show, was filmed at Juan Diego.
What?
Yeah, it was literally about preppy kids in Catholic school.
Oh.
Or private school, not Catholic school.
Who would have guessed?
Right?
Fuck.
Sorry, go on about Look at the Irish.
That's so funny.
I know.
But I feel schools like that and East High, Juan Diego and East High, have been in so many big productions.
Yeah.
Bitch.
No, they have, and especially even in St. George where they did High School Musical and stuff. People love the Red Rock.
We stayed at that hotel, bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's such a slay, actually. My old performance teacher, coach, whatever, I don't even know what I would call her, because she like kind of coached me on everything, like everything to do with like the industry, singing, music, posting, content creating, whatever. She told me the reason a lot of like big productions will come to Utah is because they're already paying for so much that like it's really dirt cheap to film in Utah. Like filming in California versus filming in Utah with like the filming licenses and like filming on private properties and public properties and like all the stuff, it's like so much cheaper to do it in Utah.
I'd
and we have
imagine
scenery
so.
for it.
I mean, like, especially if you do, like, you know what I'm talking about with, like, Warner Brothers Studios, where there's like multiple sets and multiple films going on at the same time. Like, I feel like it'd be a lot cheaper to come and dick around out here.
Oh yeah, for
Wasn't Napoleon
sure.
Dynamite filmed out here, bro?
For sure, because you know us Utahns being like, oh my god, like look what was filmed here. Like we eat that shit up.
Yeah, the Utah Sundance Film Festival. That's our cup of tea.
I've wanted to go to that like forever. Like since being a kid. I've gone to like Sundance a lot actually, but never during the film festival. Ever.
Really?
Like I would go up with like my cousin and my aunt and we would just go like have lunch or like hang out and like just like kind of like walk around and just like twiddle our thumbs and just vibe. It is really pretty up there, but
it's gorgeous up there.
But most of the stuff I heard that like for film, or at least back in the day, I heard most of the stuff at most of the stuff at Sundance was like a lot of the events were 21 plus, so it was kind of like
there were a lot of, and there's also a lot of indie films that go on there. Like, yeah, there are some big productions, but like, I feel like the point of the Sundance Film Festival is for like a lot of indie movies to like come and show their stuff. And, like maybe get a break, like catch a break.
Or they're like, let me get some clout. Let me show off what we've done. Like, we've worked our asses off and whatever.
Like, as you should. Get that bag. Go to Sundance. I don't know if you have to pay or if they pay you to, like...
I think for, like, if you're a big creator,
they'll pay you.
Yeah, they pay you. Or it's, like, you get, like, sponsorships or they'll, like, pay for your flights or whatever. But also, like, when the film festival's going on, like, the amount of, like, private helicopters and, like, jets that are coming through here, crazy. Actually crazy.
And I mean, like, even this last year, it was some big NBA thing. I forgot what it was. It was part of the playoffs, but, like, there was a lot going on downtown at that point.
Yeah.
It was, like, a big freaking deal. They had, like, lots of shit going on. Wyatt and I went down for a little bit. And it was fun. We just walked around, but I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so many people here.
Yeah.
Utah's gotten hella bussin' recently.
It is.
Hella busy.
Especially if you go to, like, a concert at... I think it's back to the Delta Center now, like, the biggest venue that we have for concerts and stuff here in Utah. Like, when I went to just the Purpose tour for Justin Bieber, like, given he was still big, this was in, like, I want to say, like, 2016, 2017-ish, maybe? But, like, when you see the amount of people waiting outside of, like, an arena or, like, a stadium, and you're like... this is only a few thousand people. Like, your brain just can't grasp, like, the amount of people and, like, the shits. I don't even know. Like, it's
Justin Bieber came to Utah?
Yeah, he came for his Purpose tour, and then there was another album tour he went on that he came, like, it was, like, a year or two ago. A year or two, something like that.
Oh, so, like, recently?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But I want him to do an Eras tour. I would go to that one.
Not an Eras tour.
I would go to a Justin Bieber Eras tour. I would. Me and Janessa Bowles. We're the biggest Justin Bieber stans.
Listen, I was a One Direction girl.
Fair enough. I did love One Direction
Through and through.
Not more than JB. Not more than my man JB.
I'm sorry. I loved One Direction with my whole heart. I
still
know, like, I literally have a playlist on my Apple Music with just One Direction songs.
Honestly, fair. Like, honestly,
they hit.
Fair.
Some of those bitches hit.
Every time. No, but they do.
They're great.
They do.
They were on top of the world. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Yeah.
On top of the world. And then Zayn left. And then everything fell apart.
I know. And I feel like that's kind of what happened with Fifth Harmony, too. I was such a Fifth Harmony stan. Like, I had a fan page, you guys. I had a fan page. And one time, Fifth Harmony liked one of my pictures on my fan page. And, like, my fan page would get, like, maybe, like, 20, 30 likes tops on a post. post a post, and this was before Instagram like really done fucked the algorithm, like before they really just like shat on the algorithm, unless if you're a main celebrity like Selena Gomez and you're getting like 3 million likes in the first 20 minutes it was posted. Can't fucking relate.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't fucking be me. But I forgot where I was going with that. So
You were telling me about Fifth Harmony.
Oh yeah.
Picture.
But they liked one of my picture. Okay, thank you so much. But they liked one of my pictures, like the Fifth Harmony page, because they all had their like individual accounts or whatever.
Would you tag them?
Every time.
I fucking knew it.
I would tag their individual accounts, their main, like all the shit. And they liked one of my pictures and it got like 5,000 plus likes. And like I'd never gotten that amount of likes like ever. Like even probably to this day. Like the most amount of likes I got, and it was because they liked it and then like it started flooding.
That's
and wild. I was like in middle school, I'm like, okay. I'm like, so I really know how to run a fan page. It was like my 4th one. I did so many fan pages.
I did a couple fan pages too. I think that's a canon event that has to happen with most girls.
I feel like especially what years were we in middle school? Like 2015,
yeah, especially 14, in that time, 13. That was a really big deal. Mm-hmm. Like I had one with some of my old elementary friends, bro.
Oh, that's a slay. That's a slay.
It was everything, and it was mostly about. Do you know the YouTubers Dan and Phil?
Of course, I know Dan and Phil.
I was such a Dan and Phil stan. I still kind of am, like, watching them now. Like, Same. Dan is fucking hilarious. I would recommend everyone go watch Dan Howell's channel. It's great. It's
As hilarious. If people aren't. They were fucking the icons of the fucking internet for how long?
Literally eating it up.
Like, the entire game. Yeah.
I'm sure I could still find that account. And then I used to have a Dolan Twins account with my friend in middle school, but I never posted on that bitch.
Where'd they go? Sorry, keep going.
Where did they go?
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Because they, like, I also saw a post recently that they're, like, doing a movie. Or, like, they're working on a production together, I think. Like,
okay.
Like, they're filming it. They're in charge of it. I don't know if they're going to be in it. Mm-hmm. But do you remember when, like, the Dolan Twins and Emma Chamberlain and James Charles were on top of the world and it was a sister squad?
Yes. That just unlocked so many nostalgic memories.
They outdid Drew Monson. They outdid Garrett Watts.
Okay, no, don't shit on Drew. I love Drew Monson.
I know, but I'm saying in that era, whenever it was, like, the three, like, I feel like in that specific time, it was, like, the Spooky Boys.
They ate up YouTube.
But then as soon as the sister squad came in the picture, bitch, They ate down the YouTube scene. The views.
What we're trying to do.
Don't even get me wrong. I love Drew. Drew's probably one of my favorites. Drew. And
so much love.
So much love. We love Drew.
So much love.
He's the best. But, like, in that era of time is whenever, like, Drew Monson and Garrett Watts and Shane Dawson were all, like, doing Spooky Boy things. And they were, like, the Spooky Boy squad. And then...
That era, holy shit.
And then the sister squad came into the picture and, bitch, they demolished.
They kind of blew him out of the water, low-key. Like, the Dolan Twins with James and, like, Emma Chamberlain, and then James trying to do singing was so funny. We're not going to get into James again this episode.
No, not again. But I just think it's really insane, that shit. And then, like, Emma Chamberlain, bro, and then everyone was, like, guessing if it was, like, which one? Ethan? If Ethan and, like, Emma were dating?
Oh,
That was a big deal, too.
Like, the shipping and, like, the OTPs and, like,
That was a big fucking
The nostalgia's, like, really, like,
big
rolling
deal.
in.
That was also whenever James had the big fat eyebrows. They were, like,
yes,
big. And he was like,
did it? The Anastasia dip brow.
I can relate.
Everyone did it.
I can relate, but also, like, girl, I'd have to scrub every picture of myself from the internet.
Yeah. I'd be like, oof, those brows. Actually, I mean, how's the brow game now? Am I doing okay? You guys let me know.
How are we doing today? Honestly, I didn't really do a lot of makeup, so it probably look like crusty shit, but it's fine.
I know, I didn't do my wings today. I have to cover up the shits going on my face, but...
Girl, do you see this fucking thing on my face? It's driving me crazy.
I feel you.
Driving me crazy.
I feel you. I literally feel you. I'm, like, so over the face shit, dude.
Anyways, child, what we were talking about... Monstoper. So off topic.
Get off of the fucking Grayson Dolan, Ethan Dolan, Emma Chamberlain.
But that was crazy, and, like, it was real, crazy. Where did they go?
Where did the Dolan twins go? Like, they couldn't, like...
They've been gone for years. They haven't been active on any of their social media for years.
And there's no way they weren't making, like, racks. Because they were very, like... kid-friendly, but, like, they had the, like, weird sex appeal to the younger audience, but yet the older audience,
and
you know
they
what
were
I mean?
raking in the fucking views. They were raking them in, bro.
And, like, I remember it was to the point where, like, me and my friend Cassie, love you, Cassie, if you're watching Queen, we would, like, so first of all, with Keen and JC, I was JC, she was Keen.
I was such a big O2L fan.
O2L? Oh my gosh.
And O2L was like the first hype house.
Trevi and Tana hanging out, I do love it.
O2L was the first original hype house.
Yep. O2L started it.
I loved Connor Franta. I loved JC Kalen. Yep. Kian, Lolly, Trevor Moran, and who was that? Ricky Dillon.
Ricky Dillon, yep.
I thought Ricky was hilarious. I loved all of them.
They were all actually, they fucking slayed the shit out of YouTube too. Like, there were only so many people that could really, like, hit YouTube like that, and that, like, O2L, like, really did a fucking, like,
dude, they did the damn thing.
They did.
For a minute.
They killed it.
I was so heartbroken in middle school whenever they, like, all moved out. I was like,
And they did, like, their, like, videos of being like, hey, like, we're not gonna keep doing this type vibe. I was like,
and I feel like it was also a lot of pressure, unfortunately, on, because I'm pretty sure Connor was the first one to leave, but I feel like that was a lot of pressure because he was, like, closeted.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was a lot on him. And he also, like, wasn't in a lot of the main videos. And then once he left, they kept on doing O2L for a little bit. And then I think, like, Ricky left or something like that. And then they were like, okay, we gotta shut it. Or Trevor or something like that.
I don't remember the timeline, to be honest. I just remember, like, seeing them, like, all kind of dwindle. And they all got together for one video. And they were, like, pretty much being like, love you guys so much. But, like, this is the end of the road for us. Which I totally get it. I totally get it.
For real. Do you remember whenever Troye Sivan was, like, a big YouTuber?
Yes.
And now he's doing all that. Have you heard his newest song, Get Me Started?
I haven't.
Have you heard of Rush?
I haven't listened to Troye Sivan since, like, the
Blue Neighborhood era.
The happy little, take my happy little
pill.
So
you're not even in the Blue Neighborhood era.
Wait. Sing me a song. Like, the tiniest little bit.
Do you remember the song? But basically, do you remember that Troye Sivan song that was, like, this was the Blue Neighborhood era, and it was a song called Bite. It was like something, but please don't bite. And then it was like a big bass drop. Back when, like, big bass drops were a big thing.
See, I feel like if I was to hear it, I would remember, but, like, I'm, like, right now the blanks that are drawing are crazy. Like,
I remember Happy Little Pill. That was, I think, my first Troye Sivan song I ever heard.
I loved that song. The way I would listen to that on road trips and just, like, have my corded iPhone or headphones in, like, to my iPhone. Oh my god.
And I would also listen to, like, very early, like, Trevor Moran music, like Echo.
Trevi, love Trevi so much.
Love Trevor Moran. She is great.
She's amazing.
She's great.
I think she is Trevi now, though.
Trevi? She goes by Trevi?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's fine. If you didn't know, you didn't know.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with her, unfortunately. But I did used to see videos of, like, her and Tana whenever, like, they do their makeup and, like,
they're
bullshit.
So funny.
They're so funny.
They're so funny
They're
together.
So cute. I
like,
love her.
I love their clips together. Like, queens.
They're great. And then, but, like, Troye Sivan was, like, a big deal. And then now he was in The Idol, which had Lily Rose Depp and The Weeknd in it, which also I heard The Idol was ass. I don't need to watch it. I'm fine.
Yeah. I honestly haven't heard much about it. Like, I feel like I heard of it and, like, that was it. Like, that's... I don't feel like I heard much about it.
What?
Was it, like, everywhere? Like, was it, like, a viral thing? Oh, shit.
Yes.
So maybe I was
like
under a rock.
Big deal.
So maybe I was under a rock.
Lily Rose Depp is Johnny Depp's daughter. And then, obviously, The Weeknd's The Weeknd. But, like...
Obviously.
The show initially was supposed to be, like, about how women are, like, treated in, like, Hollywood and shit like that. But then Sam Levinson, the dude who writes Euphoria, and The Weeknd got together and decided it was too female-oriented, so they decided to change the story. So
too female-oriented is crazy. It's crazy.
A story about women and, like, how women are seen in society, and then it's like, too much woman. Cut it.
They were like...
That's like if
even though that was the entire point... If you guys let's go ahead and switch it.
That's like if they went to the Barbie movie and they were like, too much Margot Robbie. Cut it.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Donk.
I'm good. Yeah, we never saw the Barbie movie, though.
I never saw the Barbie movie either, but apparently it's on Prime to buy, so I might buy that bitch.
I might. Honestly, though, I heard from people that it's just like pretty much a feminism movie. Which I love. Love that, but also I feel like if I was gonna see a Barbie movie, I'd want it to be a little bit, I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's more like feminism oriented than like Barbie oriented. It's like, I want to see like Barbie getting her nails done and like doing stupid Barbie girl shit.
I feel like that's what you do see though. It's like whenever because I've also seen like a lot of cool behind the scenes things, like, you know, like the Barbie Corvette. Apparently,
yes.
Margot couldn't even drive that bitch. Like, there was somebody, because it was so small, because they wanted to make it look like she was literally a doll in the car. So there was somebody off camera who was controlling that bitch. But, like, I feel like, I haven't seen it yet, though, but from, like, the commercials and from the things I've seen, I feel like there was a lot of Barbie stuff, like, oriented in it. And, like...
So maybe I'm just wrong.
And I feel like people just kind of saw that it's, like, about women, and then they just hated it. They're like, oh, it's not about Barbie liking pink?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay, actually, yeah.
And I feel like that's unfortunately a lot of things that happen. It's like, it still has that comedy factor. Like, fuck, Will Ferrell's in that bitch.
Wait,
hello?
Really?
Yes. Will Ferrell is in that bitch. I'm so under fucking
rock. Like, call me Patrick Star. Call me Patrick
Wasn't
Star.
ready for that one. Was not
love
ready
Patrick
for that
Star.
pun. I love a good pun.
I'm literally
so punny.
Patrick Star. I swear to God. Like, especially because I, like, hi, this is self-tanner. If you couldn't tell, I'm sure you could. But, like, I don't tan. Me and the sun don't mix. It's like I have skin that just doesn't tan, pretty much. And...
Really? Even if you use, like, a tanning oil?
No. I mean, I've wanted to be like, let me try manifesting that it'll work. But, like, even when I do tan, it's not tan. You know what I mean? No. Like, I don't tan.
What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, my skin, like, as long as
like, if you're out in the sun for a long time, like, you don't, like, in a bathing suit, you don't have, like, bathing suit tan. Girl, even I get fucking tan lines. I get, like, the
tiniest little lines, but I just, like, it's the same, it's, like, a darker shade of, like, white pink when I tan. Like, quote-unquote tan.
Like, in the have you done, like, a tanning booth before?
No,
I wouldn't.
Because so much cancer shit just runs in my family.
Yeah, I wouldn't do a tanning booth. I don't even know if I'd do spray tan, bro, at that point. Like, I'd rather just stick to my, like, Jergens Natural Sunlight Glow.
Yeah, this is my little, like, self-tanner. I use the, like, spray shit with the mitt or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, like, literally without it, I look like Patrick Star. Like, my skin is pink. Like, it's pink. Like, I can't describe this to you any better other than just, like, insanely amounts of pink undertone. Like this.
God, I wish we could all be, like, insane colors. Like, I wish I was, like, just straight up pink.
I wish I was just, like, straight up fucking, like...
Or, like, purple. Or
green.
Blue. Or green would be so fun.
Like, put me in my Shrek fucking era.
Love green. Love green.
Like, I'm an ogre.
that was okay, Michael Myers. Fuck, that was great.
That was the best impression I could do.
Michael.
It's not getting any better than that.
Get out of my swamp. I know. We should... Not this episode, because we have a lot of topics. But I feel like next episode, we should see how many accents we can do.
Absolutely.
That was fucking great. You're Scottish. Scottish. You have to, like, go in your fucking bowels.
I feel like am I stupid, or Scottish and Irish kind of similar? Because I feel like when I do Scottish, it's like, in me arse, mate. Yes, because I love arse.
My God,
that was crazy.
Not actually.
That was because that was just a fucking memo.
Here's the thing. I feel like they sound similar too, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a dumb American thing. Maybe it's like stupid American. Like
stupid
American.
Do you think it's me, Hermione, so bad? She always did this.
How could I have been so stupid? That's probably one of my. It's like the first movie too.
Yeah.
And she just comes in hot with that fucking book and slams that bitch down, and it's so
like a little baby. Just like, how could I be so stupid?
How could I have been so stupid?
It's
like,
actually
Jesus fuck.
At that point, it's comedy gold.
Great.
Actually, really good fucking acting.
Great banter. Great banter, love. Great banter.
We're doing the accent bit right now.
I know. Okay.
But anyways, I would love to be green. Like, put me in a swamp. Let me hang out with Shrek.
Let me hang out with Donkey.
Donkey.
Oh my God. Donkey. My mom was literally talking about Donkey the other day. Eddie Murphy. Really? We love Eddie Murphy.
Love
He's
Eddie.
Fucking funny. I'm sorry. Eddie. He's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Especially in, like, stupid ass movies like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Fantastic.
Kills it.
10 out of 10.
Doesn't he do a voice in Madagascar too?
He does the zebra.
The zebra? That's what I thought. I haven't seen it in so long. I'm just
the best Madagascar is the second one by far. wherever they leave New York.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And they go back to the jungle, and then that old bitch, like, goes wild, and she, like, it's like the A plot and the B plot, and in the B plot, it's like this old bitch, like, once they get ran off the road by the penguins. Fucking insane. Oh my God.
The penguins of Madagascar. Did you know how Nick, like, did, like, the spin-off of that?
I loved that show.
It was actually kind of gas.
I loved that show.
It was actually kind of gas.
At first, I was like, but then I, like, watched a little bit more, and I was like, okay, wait, like, they're spies? Like, that's so funny. Like, they're literally wearing tuxes. Yeah. And that's just that. Like, that's the thing. It's like penguins always look like they're in tuxes. So that's so funny that all four of them are, like, international spies.
No, I know.
Ridiculous.
It's actually such a good plot. Love the fucking writers that put that shit together.
And then we got more King Julian and Mort.
Yeah.
King Julian's the best. King Julian. He's the best. Yeah. He's the best.
Honestly, Madagascar, they ate down with that. Like, like, you know when you see, like, new cartoons and new stupid shit and you, like, get pissed off because it's, like, it couldn't compare to, like, the shit that they used to do. Like, what was the hippo's name in Madagascar? She was a fucking queen.
Oh, I loved her.
I don't remember her name, though.
I don't remember her name either, but the giraffe and the hippo, when they got together, I was like,
yes, they were literally the fucking icons.
I also,
icons of the century.
Love how they all have different personalities. Like, Alex was, like, the fucking, like, the pretended to be macho, but then, like, once he got to Africa, like, he got that ass beat, bitch. And then the, like, giraffe was, like, a hypochondriac, so, like, he hated germs. He thought he was gonna die in the second one, so he sticks his head in the dying hole. Insane.
So funny.
Second Madagascar's the best one. Third one's okay whenever, like, they go on the circus or whatever, but
yeah,
like, with that one, like, French bitch tracking him down, that was insane. She was like busting through walls. I'm like, fuck, you scare me.
Damn, shit was actually fucking crazy.
That was crazy. But I think I prefer the second one over the first. The second one's, and the first one in general, I don't even know if I've seen it, like, all the way through. I'm not the biggest fan. It's like he goes to the zoo or something like that. I'm like, I don't care. He's in New York. I don't care. I like when he's out of New York. Yeah. And put into a bad situation. And he meets his mom and dad. And then there's, like, that one dude who, like, tries to fuck him out of being the Pride Master. Great.
Yeah, honestly.
Great shit.
No, they really fucking ate down with that. I don't remember them enough to be like, I like this, like, the first one or the second one or the third one better, but all I remember is, like, in general, like, the characters and the way they build the characters and, like, the comedy, even for, like, a kid's show, like, you could go back now and you're still gonna crack a laugh. Like, it's still good.
And I will admit, there are some, like, good parts in, like, the first one, where it's, like, the sugar honey iced tea, like, when Eddie Murphy says that, like, after Alex bites his ass, and it's supposed to mean, like, shit, sugar honey iced tea. But I think it's really cute. And then, like, in the second one, like, they pull from a plot from that one. It's, like, Alex is looking at a herd of zebras, and he's like, these ones are black with white stripes, and those ones are white with black stripes. But you're you. And then he turns and looks at his ass to make sure it's actually him, because he bit him.
That is actually so funny.
Great shit.
I see, like, even those little scenes, like, I don't remember them. Like, I remember a lot of shit from my childhood, but the movie scenes, I blanked on.
What was your favorite Disney movie? Like, I'm talking, like, OG.
Like, cartoons, like, Snow White and,
Girl,
like,
I'm talking,
Cinderella.
Like, who's your favorite Disney princess? Like, I'm talking OG Disney movies. Like,
I think my favorite Disney princess...
Up to, like, Moana. I think that's, like, a princess.
Yeah. I think my favorite, solely because I've watched it the most, was Snow White. I feel like I was always watching Snow White. Like, I love the little dwarves. Like, she slayed those fucking men. She made them work for her.
She said, go to the fucking mines.
Like, she walked into their house and told them what to do.
That's like some Goldilocks shit.
Yeah.
I saw the funniest tweet the other day. It's like, imagine being Goldilocks. You break into somebody's house and you sit in a chair and you're like, this chair fucking sucks. Like, you broke into their house.
Fucking sucks.
This porridge is ass.
It's like, damn, these bitches is poor. Like, this shit sucks. It's like,
you're in a bear's house. She's like, this fucking chair sucks. Well, they're bears.
They're bears. Which also, I never even thought about it like that until now.
What?
Like, this moment, live on the podcast.
Quite literally, like, grizzly bears. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't maul her little ass.
Yeah. You'd think they would have went to town. They were like, your food now.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Stupid little Goldilocks. That's fucking hilarious.
Stupid, honestly.
That's fucking so funny.
That is honestly so gold.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, honestly.
I didn't realize they were bears. So funny.
No, I realized they were bears.
But, like...
I didn't realize that, like, I hadn't thought about...
You're like... Yeah, they're like a teddy bear. Like a non-lethal bear.
Yeah, like a bear that doesn't harm. No,
a declawed bear. You know how
they went to the vet, got declawed.
Got declawed, got defanged.
No, but I just, like, I hadn't thought about that story since I was a kid, so I hadn't thought about it in the remarks of, like, okay, this girl is in, like...
Breaking and entering
into these bears'
stealing.
She's, like, writing a review and rating these...
Yelping these fuckers.
Yelping.
Crazy. As if they fucking asked to be barged in on.
As fucking
It's like, that's crazy. I can't imagine somebody coming into my house and being like, this chair sucks. This food is ass. And your bed fucking is the worst. And I'd be like, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
Like, even if you were a guest, I'd be like, there's a hotel down the street, babe.
No, for real. Not
like a kid could check in, like, realistically, like, in the story, like, the little girl isn't gonna check in.
I wish she would.
Honestly, check into a fucking room. Get a room.
Get a room, girl. Get a room. I think you have to be 18 to get a hotel room, unfortunately.
And I've heard, especially, like, from what I've been hearing now, is a lot of hotels are changing it to 21. Like, not just Vegas hotels, but, like, they're trying to do, like, 21. Because I remember for my 18th birthday and, like, 19th birthday, I checked into those hotel rooms. And they were, like, they saw my ID, they saw everything. They're like, okay, sounds good. But, like, when I was talking to Janessa, she told me that they're, like, not, like, 21 and up.
That's wild.
To check in.
Well, it's like, about fucking time, bro.
It's about damn time.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a sentimental to pump me up. Copywritten music.
I don't think that was long enough to copyright, so I think we're good. I think we're chilling.
I mean, yeah, we're fine.
I think we're good. I think switching gears a little bit, we should talk about Crocs.
We should.
The epidemic of Crocs.
My favorite Disney movie is obviously Princess and the Frog.
Oh, yeah. I totally meant to ask you that. She was a fucking queen.
Too bad. I feel like I'm Tiana and that's my Charlotte, like, period. On to Crocs.
Enough.
What is the hype? Like, I get it. It's almost like a sandal. Like, you can slip them on. Like, they're very easy and convenient. There are 1,000 convenient shoes on the market.
Yeah.
These are fucking convenient.
Yeah.
They have a zipper on the side. That's convenient to me.
Dude, you can go to, like, any off-brand store and buy, like, a convenient pair of shoes to wear. And, like, Crocs are so ugly. Like, since day one. Like, I remember seeing them as a kid. Like, like they had, like, blown up and, like, gone down. Everyone thought they were gross. And then, like, within the past... few years
I feel like the last 2 years, because I feel like a lot of celebrities were coming out with Crocs, and then I feel like whenever the Visco Girl era, do you remember that? That was the worst. But the Visco Girl era, I feel like that really started the hype train again for Crocs, and like a lot of big artists started like collaborating with Crocs, like SZA, and then apparently Megan Thee Stallion,
which I would for a bag. I would collab with Crocs for a bag.
If you're gonna pay me, but if you're not, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing your holy shoes.
No.
Swiss
and they
cheese
probably just wore them on
shoes.
set. I'm sure the celebrities that, like, sponsored them wore them
I
on
have
set.
not seen SZA in a pair of Crocs ever.
You think she's actually gonna wear Crocs? Like, no. Queen's wearing, like, Louis Vuittons. Like, any other brand.
She's not playing around with Crocs, bro. She gets paid too much. She's wearing Prada, Louis Vuittons, fucking...
You name the other design brand. That's what she's wearing. She's not wearing Crocs.
Like, could you imagine? That's redonkulous. And then everyone and their mama is in love with Crocs currently. And, like, even my little sister has a pair of Crocs. They're not, like, the Crocs you think they are. They're, like, sandals. So they've obviously come out with different variants. But I remember being a kid in, like, Walmart, bro. Walking past the shoe section and seeing rows and rows of Crocs.
Like
and anytime I acted up in the store, my mom would get mad and be like, do you want a pair of Crocs? And I'd be like, okay, let me shut up. I do not want Crocs.
Like, getting Crocs is the punishment.
Yeah, getting Crocs is the punishment. Getting Crocs was definitely the punishment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would not wear Crocs unironically. If I
me neither.
Even if I collabed with Crocs, I feel like it would be so ironic.
Being like, oh my god, like, we've shit on Crocs our whole entire lives. Let me sponsor them, or be sponsored by them.
And then I don't know, I just feel like I hate everything about them. Like, the little stupid things you can stick in them, the gibbets.
And then, like, the sport mode is just, like, a band. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny, but, like, for people that are, like, buying these, being like, this is a good, comfy shoe. Like, this is a go-to. Like, what? I'm sorry, what? Crocs are a go-to?
Bro,
No.
my nephew Eli wears, like, Crocs. And I get it, because it's, like, a big deal right now within the youth.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't catch me dead in a pair of Crocs. Not dead.
No.
Bury me. You wouldn't catch me dead, bro.
I'll wear, like, a cheap pair of, like, off-brand shoes or off-brand heels before I wear name-brand Crocs.
Oh, for sure.
Doesn't matter what edition of Crocs.
And here's the tea, is I love a good secondhand, obviously.
Absolutely.
Don't look at this. I got this for Christmas. I've never paid for any luxury bags, so don't come for me. Thanks.
It was a gift.
But the tea is, like, I love going to the thrift store. I love looking at bags and shit like that. But, girl.
It's so much to kind of go through everything. It's, like, and it's so like, every time it's so hit or miss. So hit or miss.
And, unfortunately, a lot of the times, it's like me and Wii Baseball. It's a miss.
Like, me and Wii Baseball, it's a miss. That's insane.
I loved Wii Sports. I loved Wii Sports. I was the queen of bowling. And the queen of tennis. I can also beat you in tennis IRL.
In real life and on Wii Sports.
Light Yagami and L fucking hit me up on the tennis court. That's a stupid anime joke. Hit me up on the tennis court. I'll beat both y'all. I'll beat both y'all. I love tennis. I think it's the funnest sport.
Tennis is so fun. Okay, can we do, like, a tennis photo shoot? I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I want to get, like, the rackets and the skirts and just go to a tennis court
and then we can actually play?
And just take pictures. Well, I want to, like, get drunk and take pictures and then, like, try to throw around a ball.
Dick around. Oh
and
my god.
We'll see what we can do.
God, I haven't played tennis in a minute. I think the last time I played, like, for funsies was in Bear Lake a couple years ago with, like, my aunt and my brother, but I still got it.
I still got it.
My grandpa was a tennis player.
King.
I can fucking do it, bitch. It runs in the fam. I love a good tennis. I did tennis, like, thingies when I was a kid. Love tennis. I think it's so fun.
No, it's so fun. It's such a hot girl sport.
And I love all the, like, scoring things. It's not, like, 1 point. It's, like, 15. Love.
Yeah.
Full. It's, like, it's like, perfect.
It's not just, like, generic.
Perfect. That's perfect. I love everything about her. She's great.
Tennis is a slay. I low-key was going to do it in high school because I had a few friends that were going to do the tennis team, and then I just was, like, too lazy to ever, like, fill out the paperwork or try out, and I didn't want to pay for it.
God, here's also the super unfortunate thing with, I don't even know if it's, like, Juan Diego sports. I feel like it's high school sports in general.
I think it's all high school sports.
So fucking expensive to even play, bro.
To do anything.
But I feel like with Juan Diego, it was a little bit different because, like, you wanted to have the merch. Like, coming from a basketball girl on game days, you wanted to wear your merch with, like, your number on it. Yeah. So you'd end up spending that, like, $400 on, like, a backpack and a shirt and a pair of sweats and this and that. And for what?
And it was so much money. I remember I wanted to do cheer in middle school. And I literally did the tryouts, made the team, did the whole thing. It was over $1,000.
That's why I wasn't allowed to do drill. Cheer. Yeah. That's why I wasn't allowed to do drill, bro, because all the, like, expenses for, like, going across the fucking world and the Disney trip in general, bro.
The Disney trips, you have to buy all of the outfits, all of the jackets, the special leggings, the shirts, shoes. The outfits, the
Everyone has to have matching shoes.
Yes. Like, ridiculous. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
It's extremely expensive, and I feel like, I don't even know if that's, like, it probably is because I had a lot of friends who, like, went to Jordan and shit like that and who obviously branched out. Like, my one friend, Allie, did drill. She was also well off, so I'm not sure if it was a problem, but it's still, like, she had to, like, get these dresses, bro, and, like, if you're doing a fucking, like, solo and you have to, like, pay for all these like competitions, and you go to this, or you're going to this game and you're performing at this. It's like, it's a lot.
And it takes like a whole day too, and especially if it's like something during school and you have to get checked out, and now you're missing like schoolwork, and like maybe your parents have to drive you, you have to carpool, like it's so much. Like, props to everybody that did that shit, because I was going to, but the money alone.
Listen, basketball was hard, bro, and I'm
even
not
when
to
I did
suck
it in
my
middle
own
school.
ass. I was absolute dog shit at basketball. I was dog shit at basketball. I get it. I'm tall. I don't have.
Great. I think you're great.
I just don't have that kind of like coordination. I also don't like being hit in the head with a giant inflatable ball. I'd rather dick around with a tennis ball.
No, same. Tennis is just a hot girl sport.
I feel like I have a lot better eye-hand coordination because it's literally just that court. But then when you're playing basketball, it's a full court, and like fucking 5 other bitches are on that court and like trying to fuck with you. So it's a lot.
And especially since we're tall, we were always placed at, like, you have to be underneath the net or underneath, like, the hoop. So we have to run the entire distance versus the guards get, like, the little...
Yeah, they were like...
versus, like, the... Yeah, like...
Yeah, but meanwhile, it's like post, you're on your
like,
fucking ass. You are running your ass off.
That's why I quit it in 7th grade. I was like, I can't keep doing basketball. I literally can't. Because I did it in 4th grade to 7th grade. I was like, nope.
I was not the best. I did it from freshman year to junior year. Then I got cut. My senior year.
Yeah, the teacher.
Which also,
know what you're talking about.
It's like, girl, I'd also been through the ringer because that basketball team was in shambles.
Yeah.
In shambles. Whenever all the freshmen like signed up, like the majority of the team in my freshman year was freshmen.
Yeah.
There were like 3 seniors and then like 2 juniors, bro. Then nobody else wanted to play. And then also that freshman year we had to go to a group therapy.
Oh,
because our team hated each other so much and we would not get along.
I remember that.
Then the next year, we also, like, our first year, we dealt with, like, a really creepy coach, but that's besides the point and irrelevant.
Ew.
Second year...
You have to tell me what coach that is off camera.
Second year was a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like, still not the best, but, like, I had a good time. I feel like my sophomore year was super fun. Junior year, kind of ass. I feel like that's whenever... that teacher had showed up into the situation, like, after, like, a little bit later in the season.
Ew,
and they, because I'm not trying to let y'all figure out who it is, they grinded my gears. Yeah. Grinded my gears into the next level. And then I tried out my last year, and they didn't have the balls to tell me themselves, even though I was literally in their class. So they sent their, like, junior coach up to me.
They got me fucked up.
And they're like, yeah, you didn't make the team. Me and Lexi. And I was like, can't wait to hear what my mom says.
Can't wait to tell my mom I didn't make it because this one absolute
She's gonna
asshole.
be so happy. Can't wait to tell her.
Perfect.
No, I was literally like, and I know obviously my mom wouldn't care, but I was like shaking in my boots when I got in the locker room.
It's still
it's
like
horrible.
It's like, wait, I didn't make the team. Wait, that's actually fucking embarrassing as fuck. Like, now I have to tell people that I, like, because you know how you have to be like, oh, I'm going to tryouts. I'm going to try out. And they're like, oh, like, good luck. Hope you make the team. And then, like, obviously it's going to come up being like, how did tryouts go? How do you think you did?
Or, like, even if they come on, like, the intercom, and they're like, okay, like, basketball girls, like, get your stuff, like, start getting ready. But, like, God. Like, it's just embarrassing, and it sucked. Yeah. It really sucked. And I was like, fuck that bitch for doing that to me. My senior year, I was like, you couldn't just let me bench one year. I honestly probably wasn't even going to play that well. Yeah. I get it. I'm not a varsity girl, not a varsity starter. In tennis, I am.
But you're not even going to give you the, like,
They didn't even give me a chance, bro. And it's like, they had seen me play since junior year. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not the fucking best, but, like, give me a break.
But, like, you can chill. It's literally senior year. Come on. How many seniors did they realistically have on the team?
I think, like, 5, bro. Because by that point, there were only, like, a handful of girls. Mm-hmm. But then, obviously, like, more people had started showing up to, like, tryouts and shit like that after the first, like, couple rounds of seniors had, like, graduated. Mm-hmm. So, like, other girls would, like, start coming in and were interested. Mm-hmm. And, like, the freshmen were interested. So that was good for them. But I was like, well, fuck me.
Well, you know what? I'll just go fuck myself super fast. Have a good time, you guys.
But honestly, basketball is not very, like, there are a lot of hot girls that play basketball, but for me, it's not a hot girl sport. For me, it did not call to me.
But tennis is definitely a hot girl sport. Like,
Absolutely.
Like, any girl that plays tennis, you're hot. Or even if you try to play tennis,
Serena
if you hold
Williams.
a tennis racket, you're hot. Oh, slay.
Oh my god.
Chill.
Serena, Venus.
Slay.
We
Also,
love
I
them.
used to always get called Venus. Like, people don't read my name as Venice. And so they'll call me, like, Venus or, like, Venice. But Venus is, like, the biggest one. Did you not take a history class? Do you not know what Venice, Italy is? Did you ever learn the planet Venus? Have you ever seen that they're different spelling? I mean, I don't know. The math isn't mathing for me. The only people that ever get my name right are the queens at Ulta that'll check me out, and they'll be like, oh, put your phone number in, and they'll be like, oh, for Venice? And I'm like, every time I'm like, thank you for saying my name, right? Because none of these bitches fucking get it.
I get that. A lot of the time, actually, unfortunately, in my childhood, people, like, just can't read. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. People can't read. I'm pretty sure I also got called Olive today. But I've been called Olive, Adam, anything but
Adam
my
is
name.
Crazy, because autumn is literally a fucking season. That's my thing.
But what's crazy is also my best friend back in Texas, like, when we were babies, like, we were baby besties up until I, like, left when I was 5. Guess what his name was?
What?
Adam.
I should have guessed that. I should have just guessed it.
I was like, so obviously, like, my mom and his mom, they would just be like, Adam. Get up,
and
get the fuck over here.
You never know who the fuck they're referencing or who they're calling. You're like,
not in the slightest. That was none of my concern. I was like, girl, I'm trying to play with Legos. Leave me alone. I'm with my bestie.
We're hanging out. Leave me alone. I
wonder what happened to. It's kind of crazy. Like, I've moved around a lot, dude. I've been in, like, this area of Utah for probably, like, since I was 14. And that's not really that long because I'm only 21 right now. But I've been, like, all around areas of Utah. I've been, like, around Texas and shit like that. Like, that's crazy that, like, dude, I can still keep in contact with, like, elementary people now because of, like, social media and stuff like that.
So
like,
nice.
Shout out to Danny. We love Daniela. But,
yes.
And Sarah. But, like, fuck, man. It's crazy that, like, I should try and find that fucking dude. I should try and find Adam and be like, what's good? Do you remember me? We were, like, childhood besties. He probably doesn't.
See, I was the opposite. I lived in the same house, went to the same school my entire life, so I saw everybody else around me, like, come in and come out of my life. So, like, complete opposite. Like, I've known one place, one town, the same fucking 8 restaurants. Like, and obviously the fast food chains, the big corporations, but, like the little local things, like, the same 8 fucking things, I swear to God. Which is crazy. Yeah, my fucking parents, they settled, did the damn thing, and...
But honestly, as a child, I'd low-key prefer to settle, because it kind of sucked, especially, like, in my, like, 3rd grade year, whenever I moved to Alpine. Hated it, girl. Yeah. I was bullied. They hated me.
Oh,
that's
my
fine.
gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I was bullied, though. Like,
me.
That's the thing with Juan Diego, is I went in between phases of being, like, I'm being bullied and I'm the shit kid, and, like, I'm that bitch. Like, it was all the time. Like, I remember even being in elementary, there were points where I was, like, not popular. All I did was read. I was just a nerd to the fucking core. And then there were times where I was literally the popular bitch. And I don't get it. And I ended high school being the popular, not, like, the popular bitch, but, like, I dabbled with everybody, friends with everybody, like,
I don't
no
think
issues.
I was ever really the popular bitch, or, like,
me neither.
Knew everybody until probably, like, sophomore year.
Like, high school.
Probably, end of sophomore year, beginning of junior year is when I was just, like, yeah, I'm not trying to have, like, I'm over it. Not trying to have any beef with anybody, like, oh, you're friends with these people? That's cool, that's what's up. Like,
yeah.
I like you personally, that's cool.
Yeah, but Juan Diego, I feel like, was also very little, so it was easy. It was either easy to, like, shit on yourself or easy to do good.
That's true,
I mean?
And there was also, like, a very specific, like, group of people who, like,
yeah.
I don't know if I was, like, I kind of just gave them an odd look, but, one of the people in that group, like, came up to me one day and was like, I feel like you don't like a lot of the people in my group. And I was like, I like you. That should be enough.
Right? I fuck with you, though.
I was like, yeah, you're probably right. Like, I probably don't like a lot of those people. That's why I don't talk to them, love. That's why I talk to you.
No, for real. I feel like in high school, like, I couldn't fuck with everybody, but I knew everybody.
Same.
You know what I
I
mean?
definitely couldn't fuck with everybody, but like, even people like who were like lower on the totem pole, like I still knew them. I was still like cool with them. I wasn't like a bitch to them. I wasn't gonna be a fucking asshole to these people.
Yeah, only the people that deserved it. And deserved it, I mean, we both know exactly what person I'm gonna talk about. Meatball. This person, I would literally be in high school, like, online shopping, as one girl fucking does. I'm, like, looking at tops or prom dresses or shorts for the summer or whatever the fuck. And this really, like, cringy guy that everybody made fun of, which I'm not gonna say some people deserve it, but I feel like he deserved it. Because I would literally be talking to my friend, and me and her, we would be talking about the shit I'm gonna buy online, and he would be behind me and see what I'm looking at on my laptop, and he'd be like, oh, that ass is really hot on that girl. She's, like, really hot. I've, like, had a lot of sex. And it's like, dude, I did not ask you to talk to me. I did not want to engage in conversation. Now you're making weird, cringy, creepy comments when I'm online shopping. Like,
that
I'm not
doesn't
looking
even
at her
beat
ass. I'm
whenever
looking at the shorts.
that doesn't even beat whenever I was in a history class, and my boy Christian was sitting right behind me, or like diagonal to me. So he was sitting behind this person we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So it was me in the front, somebody, and then somebody else, and then it was Meatball, Christian, Meatball, Christian, and then like whoever else. Mm-hmm. So Christian shot us in his own two eyes, and this kid reaches over, grabs my school-issued skirt with the literal emblem on it, like the
Your
fucking
uniform skirt.
My
You had to
uniform
get in
skirt.
their shop.
I had to get in their shop, and also I'm pretty sure in like either my junior or senior year I had to get a new skirt because that they don't make them for tall girls. Besides the point, irrelevant. He like grabbed the side of my skirt like up on my leg because obviously that skirt was a little small because
they don't make them
for
fit the
tall
waist.
girls.
Yep, they don't make them to fit the waist for tall girls. Yep.
He like grabbed the side of my skirt and was like, "Is this a school skirt?" I was
Don't
like,
touch anything or anything on me.
I was like, no.
No.
I actually just found it.
I just found it.
I just found it laying outside, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll wear pants today. I was just planning on showing up in literally everything else besides my skirt.
Yep.
But thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. Thank you for touching me. Thank you for touching my skirt. Also, there were teachers that did that, which was low-key illegal. Which was so gross. Like, private school was not what you thought it was. Like, it really wasn't. Like, it was so bad. Like, they could just get away with shit that, like, most people or, like, most teachers and, like, faculty couldn't get away with.
Oh, for sure.
Because it wasn't, like, state
Girl,
regulated.
I was literally talking to my mom about this because we used to get out early on Wednesdays. And it's like, the ladies at the front desk would get so mad at me because after I got in my car accident, I'd go to the chiropractor, and sometimes I'd come back on Wednesdays, and sometimes I wouldn't. Because it's a short day.
Which, who the fuck cares if you do or don't? That's
Girl.
your goddamn life. Like, you picked that. Why the fuck do the front left? Yeah.
Was the one who was always on my ass about it. And then I had came in, like, checked back in one day, and she's like, why do you always leave on Wednesdays? Like, you leave a lot. You know it's a short day, right? I was like, you're so
None of your business, though.
I was like, you're so close to the point. That's why I book him for Wednesdays, dumbass. Like, because it's a short day.
Yeah. So close to the point, but babe, you ain't there.
That's why I book it for Wednesday. Because it's a short day.
That's literally the whole fucking point.
I was like, you are so close to the point, my love. Just a couple steps, and you'll be there. You'll be in the same mindset that literally everybody else understands. Yeah. It's a short day.
Yeah.
These teachers already know that my back was fucked.
But you'd think she would have thought of that. Like, oh, there's a doctor's note here. Oh.
I would always bring my doctor's notes too, girl, because they would always get so mad. And I was like,
it's like, you don't get paid enough to care. You don't get paid enough by the fucking school system to care.
And my mom's kind of the worst. She loves to kill people with kindness.
No, your mom's the best. She's not the worst. She's the best.
Which I get. Killing people with kindness is like, God damn it, I hate that. But at some point, I just want to not kill him with kindness. I just want to, like, be the absolute worst. But then one day my mom had, like, taken me to some, like, the Star Donuts or Donut Store or whatever. And we got, these, like, nice-ass donuts for him and brought him. And I was like, here, because I'm late on Wednesdays. I, like, said that to her. I was like, yeah, sorry.
The pettiness.
I was like, yeah, sorry, I'm, like, late on Wednesdays. Like, it's just, yeah, sorry. I'm not sorry, though. Like, bitch, my back hurts.
And it's
Are you gonna pay for my
car accident? You're not just like, oh, you know, I pulled
like
a muscle,
literally
like, fucking around.
100 feet away from the school.
Yeah, because you told me it was like right after school. So
it was right before school.
Before. I'm sorry.
It was insane, dude.
Yeah.
So I was like,
it's like
I was like, you think you'd understand? I'm pretty sure if you even like look on your cameras and zoom in a little bit, you can probably see that shit happening, bro.
Oh no, for sure.
Wild.
For sure.
But like, I was like, you are so fucking close to understanding what I'm trying to say to you, ma'am.
And you're just so far at the same time, though. Over the fucking head. Over the head.
This woman.
Yeah, private schools didn't eat. Like, the people that they hired to run that shit, crazy. Did you check their resume? Did we do a background check, you guys?
Okay, but that geometry teacher I had in my junior year, they did not do a background check on her. The second one,
to God.
the first one, we love the first one. The second one, they did not do a background check on her. Swear to God. She didn't even know geometry, bitch. They didn't even know geometry. Keep in mind, neither did I.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
Tell me how to do it.
Literally the entire
Anytime I'd ask a question, they'd be like, I don't know. I was like,
wait.
Word,
wait. Okay, perfect. Okay, Slay, I'll just go fuck myself.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Thanks,
cool.
girl. Thanks, girl.
So
oh my
cool.
God.
Really quick, last little tangent I think would be fun to get into. Let's talk about DJ Khaled.
Should we just go to DJ Khaled?
I think we should just go into DJ Khaled. I think we should jump right in.
Jump right in.
Let's go golfing. Let's go golfing.
Bring out the whole ocean. God.
Literally.
Hold on.
I will. I will.
I just saw the funniest video, actually, of freaking DJ Khaled.
Dude, okay, I think this shit is so funny. So fucking good. I love the character he's putting on, but like I said, I feel like
it's a character? Or
I think it's
him?
I think it's a character. Because here's the thing, I feel like DJ Khaled was kind of like not falling off, but he wasn't like I don't know, Drake was in the news with Bobby, and like all of this shit was happening with these rappers. We do have to keep in mind, like,
I feel like the last like big thing he did was Wild Nights with Rihanna.
Which was a while ago.
Which was a long time ago, unfortunately. It's like, I really haven't heard songs after that from him where it's like, DJ Khaled. Girl, watch this video really fast, so I think you're gonna get a kick.
Yes. No, not DJ Khaled laughing to a fucking old ass hymn.
Oh my God.
So funny.
Tell me why I actually also saw a different one of him where he's just sitting on the beach and he's like, let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming.
I'm at the beach. Let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming.
Tell him, bring out the whole ocean. That video in itself
so fucking gold.
Was so fucking funny. And then I showed my boyfriend and he did not think it was funny.
He did not think it was... Dude, Kaya ate that shit up.
Wyatt did not think it was funny.
Kaya ate that shit up.
Wyatt does not think it was funny until somebody else like did it. Like not. Don't you fucking look at me like that. Not until somebody else did it. I don't think it was DJ Khaled. I think it was somebody else was like, bring out the whole ocean. Probably one of his stupid friends. And he was like, ha! Bring out the whole ocean.
The whole fucking ocean. No, it's such a good character. I think it's so funny, but I definitely think it was a character because now he's doing like I'm dropping an album next week. He did like a Lego collab being like, let's go golfing. And it was like a whole Lego golf, like DJ Khaled collab. So I definitely think he was building up to like,
I'm pretty sure he's self-aware.
Get the bag.
He's definitely self-aware of what's going on because there's no way in hell. Do you think, like, once that camera turns off after he's like, bring out the whole ocean?
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I genuinely think that it was, like, a character he curated. That's like, him crazy. And his PR team were like, how the fuck can we make DJ Khaled relevant again? Okay,
but how do you,
what
idiot. Kind of character, like, I don't even know where to, like, put him on, like, characters. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's its own genre.
Yeah.
He's, like, his own
He's his
thing.
own genre, honestly.
I feel like he took what they said and ran with it.
He did. He ran with that
and
shit.
And then his, like,
ran
wife,
to the ocean.
Have you seen the one? Have you seen the one with his wife where he's like...
Is it the workout video?
No, it's like he's asking her what all this shit is. He's like, and what's that?
Yeah. And she gets so fed up
like,
so fast.
Steak.
Yeah.
And what's that? Blue crab. Oh, yes, sir.
And, like, you know, she, like, doesn't, like, she didn't make it, so it's not like, oh, like, wifey's in the kitchen, like, which, like, not shitting on her, but, like, you know he, like, had a chef come in and make this for the whole family, so it's not like she's over there being like, oh, I worked my ass off, like, let me show you everything I made, I'm so proud of it. Like, he's just, like, being annoying, being like, tell them what the fuck this shit is.
It's
like,
as if, like, she's the private chef whipping it up.
Yeah.
And it's, like, this giant seafood platter, bro. I swear, DJ Khaled's always eating seafood. I get you.
Always eating seafood.
But it's this giant seafood fucking platter, and he's asking his wife, and what is this? Shrimp.
What is that?
Shrimp. She's, like, so done.
And it's, like, so obvious what it is. It's, like, it's, like, you know this grown-ass man knows that that's a fucking
And what do
piece
we
of
got
shrimp.
right here? That's lobster.
Yeah, like, he knows that's fucking king crab. Like, he knows what the fuck it is. Like, he's not fucking tripping.
He's like, he specifically ordered that for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
When you have when you're rich enough and you have a personal chef.
Probably
you
a
get
personal grocer. Like, go buy the
grocer.
shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But, like, a personal, like, you tell them what you want. Like,
Yeah.
you, like, set up, like, a menu for, like, a week and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they'll come to your house and do it.
And they fuck your shit up for you. They fucking slay that shit. They fucking.
I honestly would have preferred if he would have went up to, like, the private chef and was just asking. Because I feel like the private chef would be just as over it. Like, those are rolls.
Yeah.
Like.
No, they would have been like.
Hello.
They would have been like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck a roll is, what the fuck a piece of shrimp looks like.
It's like, it's bread.
It's bread. Well, we're breaking over an hour now. Should we call it for the, like, Disney Channel movie DJ Khaled high school episode?
I think we should. I think we had a good
Like,
time.
We did fucking kill it. Well, thank you guys so much for listening to the Femme Fiasco podcast. Please make sure to give us 5 stars on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. Give us a good-ass review, too.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a good-ass review. Go down in the comments and
Light that shit up in the comments, yeah.
Tell me what your favorite DJ Khaled moment is.
Honestly, please.
Mine is obviously bring out the whole ocean.
The whole fucking ocean, baby. And on all social media platforms, we are at at Femme Fiasco Podcast. Give us a follow, give us a like. Keep up to date. Love you guys so much. Have a good ass night.
Love y'all. Bye.
Love you.